Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Hall of Famer Bob Darin ruled Milwaukee's airwaves in the 60s and 70s. He spoke with countless musicians and celebrities over the years. Bob collected remarkable recordings of these encounters, which he's now sharing with the public. Here's Bob.
Mr. Las Vegas, Mr. Entertainment, the Midnight Idol. Those words describe one of the most popular entertainers of the past century. Wayne Newton has been performing in Vegas since 1963. He was friends with some of the country's biggest acts, Frank Sinatra, Elvis, and Bobby Darin. His hit Danke Schoen was used in the movie Ferris, Bueller's Day Off. He has performed over 30,000 times in Vegas. Wayne has appeared in numerous movies and TV shows, including Dancing with the Stars. When we took listeners, like contest winners, to Vegas, Wayne Newton was a most gracious host and would show off his champion Arabian horses at his ranch. And speaking of listeners, we had some audience participation during this interview.
Hi, Bob. Hey, it's really nice to have you in Milwaukee. Last time I saw you was in Los Angeles.
It's been so doggone long since I was here. I think the last time I was here, Bob, was close to probably 6 or 7 years ago.
27 before 9. We'll talk to Wayne Newton. You'll have an opportunity to talk to him in just a minute.
There's probably going to be another new car price increase.
Okay, Wayne, we're going to say hello to Don Greif this morning and his dad, Justin, at the Quality Stamp Company there in Monotony Falls. And they would be thrilled if you would say hello to him this morning.
I'd be happy to. Hello, Don, Justin, this is Wayne Newton.
Okay, there we go. You made their whole entire year. 25 minutes before 9 o'clock, 29 degrees. Wayne Newton is on the air with us right now, and Wayne is here to do a concert tonight at the Milwaukee Auditorium. We're going to talk about your last hit record. You got one going for you right now that we want to play in a few minutes.
All right.
But Daddy, Don't You Walk So Fast. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Just all of a sudden, it was a big smash hit. Tony Scotti talked to me a while ago, and he said that he gave you that tune. Is that true?
Well, actually, I heard the song in Los Angeles. There was a guy working for me that has since gone on to become the vice president of Chelsea Records, a man by the name of Buzz Wilburn. And I think Tony must have given it to Buzz, and Buzz gave it to me.
Uh-huh.
And I played it one night in my office, and I flipped over it. And as a matter of fact, Bob, I started doing it on stage in Las Vegas before a live audience, before I ever even recorded it. And, of course, once I got the feel for it and was sure that it was a hit, I lied a lot about the fact that I already had recorded it when other performers came in to see me, you know. It could have very well have gotten stolen, but thank God it didn't.
Wayne, I have to say something to you that your voice has changed, man.
Yes, it has, particularly at 8:30 in the morning. No, it really has. It's interesting because Wes Ferrell was one of the first producers record producers, for the edification of those people who might be listening. Wes is the guy who does all my recording and produces my recording. And so many producers prior to him, because I did have the high octave range, which I still have, recorded me in that range and never would let me record anything other than in the high keys. And Wes said, let's start lowering the keys, and as a result of that, of course, I've developed a whole new singing style in terms of recording, and he's the first guy to allow me to do that.
So we got a lady here that called us just a couple of minutes ago. She said she'd like to talk to you. She saw you in Las Vegas. Is that right?
Right.
Hello there, this is Wayne Newton.
Hello, I had the pleasure of seeing you in Las Vegas last year, and it was the best show I've seen on the strip.
That's really nice. Thank you very much.
Yes, and I got to shake your hand, so it was a very good pleasure for me.
Well, we hope you'll make it out to the auditorium tonight.
I don't have nobody that will go with me.
Oh.
Go so bad, nobody will go with me, so I will listen to your records on the radio.
Okay, great.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you Wayne's latest album, all right?
Oh, that would be fantastic.
It's called Can't You Hear the Song, which, of course, is his latest hit single. What's your name?
This is Mrs. Robert Wagner.
Now, that name sounds familiar, Bob.
Yes, it does. Your first name isn't Natalie, is it?
I'm calling all the way from Hollywood. Oh, and Wayne, do you have a sinus or a hay fever condition, or?
Well, I've always had bronchial asthma. As a matter of fact, that's why we moved from Virginia when I was 10 years old to Arizona. And, of course, thank God I don't suffer with it much anymore until I spend a great deal of time back east. Well, the truth matters that I'm not used to being up this early in the morning.
Oh, that's the whole thing.
Wasn't that nice of him to get up this early in the morning to call us, Miss Wagner?
Oh, very much. Thank you very much. Well, this has been a very pleasure.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dad.
Okay, we'll be back to Wayne Newton in just a minute. before 9. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi there, this is Wayne Newton.
Wayne, I just thought, well, as long as I couldn't see you tonight, I'd call you up and tell you how much I can appreciate your music.
Well, you're very kind. Thank you very much.
And that song about Daddy, Don't You Walk So Fast, I think it touches about 90% of the people who can understand it.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, Wayne.
Hello there, how are you?
Fine. I saw you when you were out at the Leilani quite a few years ago.
Well, that's what I was talking to Bob a little earlier about. I think that's the last time I was in Milwaukee.
Right. It was the first stage show that I had ever seen live, and we waited such a long time to see you, and we came in, everyone came in with kind of long faces, and you had kind of a thought that you knew. Everyone had the feeling that they were, okay, kid, show us what you could do, you know. And you made the comment about it, and you really showed us what you could do. It was one of the best things I've ever seen.
Thank you very much.
I really enjoyed it.
Okay, Wayne, let's play your latest record.
Why don't you play the latest record, Bob?
Why don't you introduce it?
Okay, this is my latest record. Nationally, it's about top 20 already. I think around 28 this coming week in Record World. It's top 30 in Cashbox. It's called Can't You Hear the Song?
Can't you hear the song that I'm singing? Can't you hear the words that I'm
Can't you hear the song? That's a great song, Wayne.
Thank you.
How did you pick up that one?
Two writers wrote it in England and sent it over to Wes, and Wes brought it to me.
15 minutes before 9. Daryl Peters, you're on the air with Wayne Newton.
Hello, Daryl.
Hello, Wayne. I suppose you have quite a problem with men folks nowadays as far as being envious of you.
Well, I'd say I don't run into that much, Daryl, because most of the guys who bring their wives or girlfriends or whatever tend to get kind of wrapped up in the show as well, which is awfully nice. And
I can imagine that. I know I come home, I see my wife kissing your picture all the time. Then I hear your songs, and it's so darn great that, well, you got to go along with it.
thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Danke Schoen. Bob Berry.
Thank you for listening to Bob Berry's Unearthed Interviews. Be sure to subscribe and rate our podcast on iTunes or wherever you find your podcasts. You can find all the episodes at WisconsinBroadcastingMuseum.org. Check out Bob Berry's book, Rock and Roll Radio Milwaukee. Book sale proceeds support Angels Kids Fund and Donate Life Wisconsin. The preceding program was made possible by a generous contribution from Terry Bond.